Disappointment comes in many forms. In my 24 years of life, I've gone through a number of electronics, and I've had all sorts of things break on me over the years. I've had laptops give up the ghost on me suddenly. I've had controllers suddenly develop drift. That's why this is here. I've had this one in particular doesn't have drift, but I have had 3 separate Joy-Cons develop drift on me. And despite my repairs to fix all of them, they all developed it again within 3 months. But I will say, this is the first time I've ever seen it have a sequel. This is a Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con, or Joy-Con 2, I think is what they called it. And it's broken. I bought my Switch 2 on launch day. If you guys have been following the channel for a little while, or if you go to my live stream tab on my channel, you'll see that on like day 1 that the Switch 2 was out, I had a big Mario Kart stream, and I was streaming that for a few hours with a couple of my buddies. It was a really good time. So I bought my Switch 2 day 1. I went out like the night of at like a midnight release at Best Buy. It was great. I have no complaints on that front. And it's worked fine until a couple days ago. A couple days ago, my girlfriend and I sat down to actually play Mario Party, and I handed her this Joy-Con. I handed her this Joy-Con so we could play Mario Party Jamboree. I'm just going to leave it connected to the console. We're going to turn it on, and I want you guys to watch what happens. It does that. No matter what you do with this joystick or with the other one, it'll work. But it just goes straight back right. And so I was like, well, what the hell? So I went ahead and just tried to like unpair it and just do this with it. And it still does the exact same thing. And then of course I'm like, well, what's going on here? So I turned this Joy-Con off, and now it works totally fine. This completely flabbergasted me, to say the least. I have no idea what inspired this, because the minute I turn it back on, you'll see it goes straight back to the right. So obviously I'm like, well, something's weird with the joystick. So I took the Joy-Con from my girlfriend. What I noticed is that like up and down it feels fine, but left and right it feels super weird. Like there's not any resistance to it at all. And occasionally it'll like stick up this way a little bit. It's really strange, and I don't know what caused it. I will say, to be completely fair, the console has been dropped exactly once. It dropped from about like 3 or 4 feet. Everything was totally fine. That was a while ago. I picked the console up, turned it on, tested everything. Everything was still totally fine. And it worked totally fine after that for a while. And then one day, the joystick just decided it didn't want to work anymore. I have no idea why. I think, has it finally subsided? Because you can see I could navigate around with like the D-pad here. It works totally fine when I navigate around with the D-pad. Like this is totally fine. The minute you use the joystick, it's nothing. Capture button works, but for whatever reason, this joystick, I feel like it's constantly holding like right or something like this. I don't really know why I think it's just registering like constantly being pressed right, but I'm really not sure. Like obviously I said I dropped it, but like when I picked it up from being dropped, it was totally fine. I have no clue. Like, I have no clue what caused this to take place. Now, to be fair, you know, I'm willing to write this off as like a one-time thing. I've looked around a little bit and I haven't really seen anybody else with like this issue specifically. Like, this seems kind of like a one-off thing. So I'm not ready to jump on and start a whole bandwagon about like, oh, the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con is rigged to blow up in 6 months or anything like that. Like, what I am saying is I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little bit disappointed because I spent $500 on this console brand new on day 1 because I believed in it, and it had a good game coming out on it day 1, and it had more good games coming out on it in the following weeks and months. And I wanted to invest in it, and I wanted to have that console so I could play those games. And half the controller that came with it blew up. So I wanted to take you all on a little journey here of looking to see what I can do to get this fixed, because we're gonna start here to see what we can do that's like quote unquote Nintendo official solutions for this. But if not, we may need to see if we can just replace it and how much that costs, or if there's any other fixing methods that I can go through to disassemble this, replace the joystick, and do that. I just wanted to take you all on this journey with me because I haven't seen anybody have this issue before, and I kind of want to bring attention to it if it becomes a more important thing, a recurring thing, I really don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on like Reddit threads and stuff like that and just see if this becomes a thing. Somebody can tell me if I'm missing this, but I haven't really seen this being an issue yet. I know people have been saying that they're still susceptible to drift like these little guys, where honestly from what I've seen, I haven't really seen many, if any of these, really having any issues. I've seen a couple people like have to replace them just because like, oh, like their dog or their cat got into it and like pulled the joystick out or something like that, or like they dropped it and something like really seriously broke. Like I said, I dropped this like a while ago, nothing broke. I tested everything seemed to be working like totally fine, and then one day it just decided it didn't want to work anymore. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and pivot us over to the computer here, and we're going to do a little bit of research and see what we can find. So I'm here online. We're going to go to Nintendo support really quickly because I do know that they had a repair program for the Switch 1 Joy-Cons obviously because of the drift issue. They didn't really do a huge advertising campaign for this, but if you weren't aware, you could send your Joy-Cons in for repair. So they do have a start a Nintendo Switch 2 service request. So let me try this. Okay, and then it walks us through here. Repairing your Switch 2 system. It is with the controllers and accessories. Why is this opening a new tab every time? Like, what purpose does this serve? Don't tell them that this is here. That's really ironic. Accessory replacement options, compatibility. Okay, what the hell is this? This is just like a general like help form. What repair? I see. So if you go to the repair tab, you can do start troubleshooting. What does this do? This, oh, it takes us straight back to the other. Oh, okay. Actually, out of curiosity, now that we're here, what's their hardware, software, and accessory warranty here? Okay, so Nintendo of America Incorporated warrants to the original purchaser that the product shall be free from defects in material and workmanship for 12 months from the date of purchase. Nintendo, at their discretion, will repair or replace the defective product free of charge. In some instances, it may be necessary for you to ship the complete product, freight, prepaid, and insured for loss or damage to Nintendo. Okay, so basically what they're saying here is that it's insured. It's warranted for 1 year. So let me see. How do we go through and fulfill a warranty request? Because obviously a warranty is no good if you can't do anything with it. Can I search for Joy-Con repair? We'll search for Joy-Con 2 control sticks just to really narrow down here. Joy-Con sticks are stuck or difficult to move. Not responding. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it looks like it takes you here and you just have to search at the top for like what your issue is. So I think this is it. Joy-Con 2 sticks are not responding properly. They have not been remapped. I did already check that. This isn't applicable because it happens in handheld mode 2, as we just watched. With the Joy-Con 2 attached to the console, verify the register correctly is attached. They do. It does have the latest system update. The controller firmware. Hello? Okay, let me check that really quickly, actually. Apparently there was an update. It did it in like 2 seconds though. And it's still happening. Nice. Remove any skins or covers? I don't have any. It's just occurring with a specific game. No, it's happening everywhere, bro. If the sticks still cannot be calibrated. Okay, so let me see if there's a way to calibrate this actually. Okay, I'll have to get B-roll footage of this because they mentioned here to calibrate the joystick. And so I'm trying to calibrate the joystick. And first off, it takes a minute to fucking register that I'm moving that control stick at all. Like, it barely registers anything. When you finally get it to register, what it does is it shows it's constantly holding to the side, and if you try to recalibrate it, none of the directions work. It is really strange. So what we're going to have to do here is, so it says, if it's not resolved, will need to be repaired. Do not send in the console. For your convenience, Nintendo offers a quick and easy to use online service process. So we could start a service request here. Let's try that. Set up a service request. Okay, so I just need to log into my Nintendo account. Okay, so then it pulls up, once you sign in, it'll pull up this service request page here. So you just fill out the country you live in. It's already got this product type to fill it out here. Controller 1 symptom. So let's see, what options are here? Unable to attach or detach the Joy-Con or Joy-Con 2. Stick feels loose. Stick doesn't work. Physical damage. Buttons don't work. I will say that the stick feels like a little bit loose, but it's like, I don't know. It just feels weird. Maybe we can just say stick doesn't work, because like clearly it isn't working right. Left side, it is, I mean, it's black, but it's got like the blue accents. I'll just put black. Then continue. Oh, That's it? This is always like tedious as hell when you have to do like these service requests, but I feel like that's pretty straightforward. At this time, we're setting up your service request free of charge. If the problem with the product is not a manufacturer's defect, we'll contact you to arrange payment. Okay, so I guess this is just them saying like, if this was your fault, we're gonna let you know and charge you money to fix it. Otherwise, we'll fix it for free and send it back. So the cost estimate is $0 unless it was like something that you did to it. What are the details? Oh, your product will be replaced with a new or factory certified product. What are the factory certified? Factory certified products meet functional new product specifications. They may be built with new housing or may include minor cosmetic defects. Okay, so I guess that's like a new or lightly used kind of deal, like a certified pre-owned. If you are if you're a car head like me, that kind of reads like a certified pre-owned kind of deal. Nintendo will attempt to transfer save data. Okay, well that's not even applicable. Turnaround time. Most replacements are completed and returned within 8 to 14 business days from the time you ship your product. So then I guess we hit continue here, and then they have you acknowledge some shit. I have read and accepts the terms and conditions. Cool. Let me put in my information here. Oh, and you can send service updates via text message. Sure, why not? Nintendo provides shipping label. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fill so much out. And so it looks like Nintendo provides the shipping label, which is actually great because you don't have to like pay for shipping. I've worked with some companies before where they'll like, if you need something like replaced under warranty, they'll like charge you shipping, which is kind of like that's messed up. So that's decent. So just all the details. It's a Joycon 2 light blue. Stick doesn't work. Cool. Submit cert. And I think that's it. Oh wow. Okay. And then I think it just has you put the thing in a box. Make sure each box with your service request has a note inside that includes the order number, shipping address, and controller details. The information we need includes this. For each controller in the box, include the following details in your note. Seal and address. Securely seal each box with packing tape. Print the prepaid shipping label located in the summary section below. Okay, and you can drop off the package at a UPS location. That's pretty baller. So basically, it looks like you get a box, you put the product in it, a piece of paper in there that has all this information right here, and then there's a prepaid shipping label, which is in here. Oh yeah, oh you can just print it out right here, sweet. And then slap that on the box. Okay, well that's not like too bad then. I expected that to be a little bit more like cumbersome and like weird. You know, sometimes they do that's just kind of like a little out there, but this is pretty straightforward. This is pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and print this out. Okay, and then there's this activity page here. I guess you can like always go here and like take a look at like what they need from you. I think that's pretty straightforward. It seems like that's actually just kind of about it there. Now let's say, for example, this was like more than a year in the future and this is out of the warranty period. I think they mentioned somewhere in there where it's like, if it's out of warranty, you can like still ship it in and they'll like replace it on like for a fee. But let's also just go ahead and take a look at switch to Joycon. Let's just go ahead and take a look like at their official store. What does a new pair? Holy I didn't realize that were that much money. So if you want to just replace the pair, you can get one for $100 for the pair. Well, I mean, I guess it's technically like 2 controllers, but like it's one that you can split into 2. That's steep. It's a lot of money, man. That's a tough pill to swallow. Jeez, $100. I mean, I can kind of see where the price comes from, but man, do they offer individual ones? They do. They do offer individual ones. But they are $54 a piece. I mean, obviously it's less money, but it's just over half of what you get for a pair. So I don't know, do that. I'd be almost tempted to just get the pair just in case another one kicks the bucket on me at this point. So you can just replace the individual ones. They do sell the left and the right. Out of curiosity, are they cheaper anywhere else? So it looks like they're about the same price on Amazon here. $54, $99. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what a Woot is, but it's cheaper here. It's an Amazon company, so I mean, I guess it's like a reputable brand, but I'm like, I don't know what the fuck a Woot is. What's a Woot? So it looks like they're about the same price here as well. Yeah, it looks like the same price, $99 for the pair, and then $55 or $54, I guess, for the individual. Okay, so long and short of it is, if you want to replace it, it's kind of expensive. I mean, everything's expensive these days. Let's be real. The console's pretty expensive as well. I guess it's a you pay for a thing. I mean, it's a high-end console. It do be playing games pretty well. I just wish the controllers weren't $100 and they broke in 6 months. To be fair, it was just one of them. And, you know, it's entirely possible that this is a one-off thing. I just kind of want to put this out there and share it with the world because I have no idea if this is like something that's going to become a more common thing in the future, or if this is just going to be a one-off thing and I just have really luck with electronics, because I won't lie, I do. I mean, hell, I had a camera, a regular ass like USB webcam break on me in the middle of filming this video. I was starting to film it with like a USB camera plugged into my computer, and like halfway through just gave up and I had to start recording it all over again with my iPhone. Say all the shit you want about Apple. I've never had an iPhone give up on me out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm glad we could kind of like explore that a little bit. So it looks like submitting a service request with these guys isn't too bad. It's pretty straightforward. That only took me about like 10 minutes tops. Like that was pretty straightforward, like 10 minutes. And then you just need like a small cardboard box, some packing tape, and a piece of paper. Like that's pretty straightforward for me. I can do that. I feel like pretty much anybody with a functioning frontal lobe can get that done. So that's pretty good. They don't make you jump through too many hoops for this. So I will be sending this in. I'll probably make a follow-up video, or at very least a community post, just kind of detailing what I come up with here, just kind of going over what they say to me, if they give me any hell for it, or if they just replace it and send it back, or if they repair it and send it back. It really just depends. I kind of want to see what they say, and then we can just kind of go from there. That's about all I have for you guys today. Quick video here, not really on brand with the rest of my videos. If you want updates, I guess you can subscribe. I don't do this often. I usually play Pikmin. So I guess you can stick around if you want to watch me play Pikmin. Play other games sometimes too, but hopefully I won't be making more of these kinds of videos, because if I do, it means my shit's broken again, and I'm not happy about it. But anyways, that's about all I got for you today. I'll see you in the next one.